Hello and welcome to Hobz and Friendz. Today we're going to be doing the quest Contacting Leadership in the Empire's Kunark expansion. Now this NPC starts here with this is a little complicated, right? But the harried page from last episode gave us this quest. We already have it, but he wants us to go talk with Sally Westell here. Now she can spawn in multiple locations. At night she comes into the building. During the day she's over here in a stall, so she'll somewhere be in between there. It's a little hard to find sometimes, but here she is. So let's go and hail her. Hello Hobz, please try some recipes we brought with us from Arx Amentus. Say page. I was afraid something like this was happening, but before I explain, we are in need of supplies and some special assistance. What supplies? Alright, so there we go. We need to gather supplies for some merchants. So we'll do that here. We'll grab those. That's going to take a little bit of effort on our part. And then some special assistance. And then we have to do the supplies quest first. So you can see here, we already got vegetable supplies. That's her quest. So we're going to have to do that. Let me see here. I think it's this one. Supplies. There we go. So there's another one. And we're going to go to lots of these vendors and say that. Now there are, God, I don't even know how many there are. 7 of them, I guess. So we just say supplies to each of these guys in here. You can see they all have general supplies in their names. I don't know if this guy's one of them or not. Doesn't look like it. So we're going to kind of just go through here. They're all in these little side window rooms over here. So it's not too hard to find them. But you want to make sure you get them all. And then there is the boss man himself. Kicks us out because we're not allowed in there. All right, so how many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are missing. What are we missing here? So component supplies is one of them that we're missing, and water, vegetable. We're missing meat. So let me see who those ones are from. I have EQ resources, and I have Alakazam up here on the other window, just so I can which ones I'm looking for. Repurposed. Now we got that one. Component. All right. So meat comes from Verant. Where the hell are you at, Verant? You're over there. So there's Verant. Let's go to him. Say supplies. And it just gives us a quest. There's no real text to it at all. Components. This comes from Rosette Moskro. Rosette. I think this is her. Rosette Moskro. There we go. Now that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 supply quests. As I said, this is a little bit of work. Now, if we take a look at these and actually see what there actually are, you know, these are ground spawns. This is a ground spawn. Well, you just go into this water and get it. So these aren't too terribly difficult. We're gonna do what we can without Yeti toenails. Now that's gonna be we gotta go kill some Yetis. Mountain ale, that comes from the giants. Wild meat. What is it? Gives a hint here. Comes from the dogs. So this is, you know, a little bit of work to do. So let's go ahead and get buffed up. Now I'm only doing the quest on one character because this is like a logistical nightmare trying to, you know, keep track of this while we're doing all this, but it is what it is. All right, so I'm gonna buff up and we can go from there. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. I'm gonna actually shrink up because I just don't like being a giant ogre. I like the look, but I like to be small. I'm so close to just changing back to a gnome for all my characters. All right. So let's look at vegetables first. I think that's gonna be pretty easy to do. Just need to go out here. Now I'm gonna drop my guys right here, and then see these little ground spawns. There we go. So there's one. That's where the vegetables are. So they're not too hard to find. You just got to keep a keen eye out for them, right? So you can see here, there's another one. Like so. Now just grab those. And gotta make sure we kind of like see where we're at, right? Otherwise, we're gonna get attacked by random stuff, and I don't have my crew with me, so I will get destroyed. Now, what is this? That's an orange. That is used for something else. There's a green one. So we just need one more. What is this? Here, this is a orange. I think that's used for another part of this quest. So we kind of have those preemptively caught. Let's see here. These are oranges over here. Just need a vegetable. So let's see if we can just find a green one. What is that over there? Those are orange. I'm colorblind or something. All right, let's hate step, cloak of shadows, and there's one right there. Perfect. All right, so that's done. So now we need Dreadland water. So let me go get double invis, because I think that's going to be required for this part. At least I think I can do it invis, but we might require we might require more. All right, so I'm going to invis undead with you, and then normal invis with you. That'll at least get us past this undead and all the monsters right here. So we con these, right? They're all different. The only one that's not going to be indifferent is the named, so it should be fine. Let's see here. There's skeletons here. Now, it looks like they see unvis undead. I should be fine, though. Right here. Right, what does this require? So I got to extract the water. I get like one right here. I should be safe. There's one. How many do we need? 5. 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Done. Mark that one off our list here. Let's close shadows. And see here. Now we need ore, which is a little bit more involved. All right, so I think we're good to go. Now we can start killing mobs. Like, we got the busy work out of the way, and we can set up operations for extermination of the rest of these mobs. Now the ore, I believe, comes from the spiders or a ground spawn in the spider area. Let me double check right here. Yeah, so that comes down there. Let's go get that one real quick. We don't have to kill anything for that one, so let's do that. Grab everybody and make our way over here. Now the spiders are hard. I'm not lying. When I feel like I'm actually finally challenged by this stuff, and it is a pleasant surprise to be actually challenged by these mobs, considering how easy it has been since we've started this series. All right, I am double invis. I don't even know if that works on the spiders. Nope, does not. So looks like we're gonna be having fun here. So let's go ahead and bring everybody. Can't skip them. Now, try to remember which way to pull these from. I think if I just go up here. Oh, there's 3. Son of a gun. All right. Right. You go off. All right, we're gonna preemptively do that and pull. Explosion. There we go. I think we're good. Nope. Like I'm like, you can see how hard this is. Like, this is me spamming as much as I can possibly spam to get this going here. All right, we got another one. I don't even know where the hell this one's at. Oh my gosh. Can I get this off? Let's do Visage here. Let's just make sure we can safely exceed our current demands of health. Oh my gosh. Touch this guy. Just give me a little bit of love. All right, that's 3. And we get 0.7 per kill, so it's actually pretty nice. I don't like that you're not on me. These things snare. They're just like terrible, terrible mobs. I believe they summon too, but it's the least of the concerns of these mobs here. And all right, good. 0.8 for that one, nice. Now the problem I'm gonna run into is if one of my boxes pulls aggro, they're dead. Like there's no joke about it. Since I do not heal them, so we should be able to move up here and inch our way into this death cave. I think we're right. Oh god, this is gonna be a 4-pull, isn't it? Here, you guys come back over here. You guys can't follow very well. All right. This is a perfect opportunity for me to lol. Let's see here. Con this guy. So 107 is the level on that. This will lull up to 105. Never mind. Lull does not work on these because they're just not hot, or just not there. All right. I can't imagine I'll get them all, but good golly, I got them all. Harm touch didn't even dent this guy. Oh my gosh. I think I'm about to die. Yeah, I'm dead. Where is it? Exodus. Oh my god, I couldn't even remember where it was. Alright. Well, I gotta re-res and fix that. So this is as I said, this is challenging, right? This is a 4-pull. I almost killed one of them. Even with like my defensive on, me tapping, me healing, me doing everything I could possibly do, I'm still getting, you know, pretty owned here. So let me res up and buff and get all that going, and we can go from there. Alrighty, so we're back. This is pretty bad. What we're gonna do is we're gonna save that one for last because that was just an absolute beatdown. And I know I can kill these other ones, so we're gonna go with those for right now. So I've rebuffed, and we are back in Licinium. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get the dog meat, the mountain ale, and the bone dust, and the Yeti toenails. I think we can achieve all of that just right over here in this corner. So this is where I like to go and camp in this little area. I find it to be pretty good, so let's go ahead and get started here. All right, here's a spur bone. I don't actually know if this one drops what we want, but we'll find out here in a moment. Now we need, what is this? Dreadland bone dust. So if this one doesn't drop it, like there's a lot of skeletons here, and we just need to get those. So we could actually move the melee into melee now. It's worth it, but I have a feeling at like 120 I'm gonna replace the Beast Lord with a mage. I just have that feeling at the moment, but I don't know. Like I'm kind of getting lazy. Like I'm already lazy, and I already feel like I'm gonna get more lazy. But we'll see how that goes. All right, we can do that. Now, one thing I did change with my Beast Lord is I am 100% slowing at the Beast Lord now. Every mob on incoming, I just hit the button, and she operates her business. And you can see here, these things hit like trucks. Like I'm going down pretty low, and that's with a sword and shield, right? So definitely something to consider there when you come here. Like honestly, I would say don't come here until 105. In all honesty, I feel like that's the that is where I'm at with this. I should probably do like the Darkened Sea to level up, but I found that content when I did the mercenary there just absolutely trivial. Like it was like doing House of Thule. So this is a nice challenge, but it might prove to be quite a bit of a challenge. Now, once we get closer to 105, maybe here at 103 when we get to the next level, things are going to get a little easier, right? Because we're going to get some more defensive abilities and stuff like that to kind of help us out with that. Along with my boxes are under geared, so they're not really doing much gear wise. Like, they're just weak, and I don't know why all these guys got positioned janked around the corner there, but let's move them all back here. I think it's probably because they're not mounted and the giants do a massive knockback. There we go. Send that one to Hobz. And that is 2 of 4. We'll just keep pulling these. This spot's pretty good. Like, I've been grinding here, like just doing the mercenary stuff. And I got, I got the 102 just in this spot right here. And I'm hoping to I might have to, like, we'll see how it goes. I might have to pause recording and level it to 103 to be able to do the spider area. So we'll see how that goes. One thing I've been thinking about, I don't know if anybody's interested in seeing it, but so right now I don't do any of the mercenaries on normal video, but I was actually like thinking, what if I were to stream that content, right? Like, there's enough mercenary content for at least a good while. And I thought about, doing that, because when I do that, I do multiple zones in a single setting, and then I come back and I record all of the partisan quests. So it's kind of broken up like that already. And I just don't record the mercenary part. So, if you think you would like to see me streaming that kind of content where I don't have to read anything, it's just having fun, messing around, I'd put the replays on YouTube just like I do it now, and I would stream it on YouTube, obviously, because I like it all in one spot. If you think that would be interesting to see, and just watching how I play these guys in a longer form setting, and all that, let me know, and maybe I finally, this is the only idea I have for streaming right now, so I know I get asked about it quite a bit. All right, let's keep pulling these giants, and I have no idea why they're not dropping the ale. I think they're supposed to drop the ale. Maybe I'm wrong, but hey, look at this again. Collect ale. Giants out of the ale. Okay, well, this is where it comes from. Come on, Beast Lord. There you go. Good job. And on my shaman, I do the AoE slow, but it's so tricky to get off the way I have my keys bound right now that it just never happens in hard content, because the shaman is literally, every time I push a button, has to heal me, and it's just kind of problematic. Now, these are good experience at 1.5, and early on they were rough to kill, and I'm getting kind of lazy with like positioning here. Let me do this. Where the hell are you? Mount you up. So the mounting like characters up, right, will reduce the knockback that they sustain. So that's pretty nice. And since I'm not running a cleric at the moment, the knockback is not too bad for any of these guys. Now, a cleric you obviously don't want to mount up, but yeah. All right. Let's see here. There's a dog. It's gonna give us meat. Oh shoot, that is a named, and he just like straight up killed us. Mantle. All right, he's slowed. All right. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Leech touch. Oh my gosh. Here, we're gonna do a full burn on this guy. Because that's, I think, the only way I'm going to kill him. Visage of death. Here, let's pop. Oh, jeez. All right, there we go. 46%. Everybody's good. Everybody's good. I don't have anything else. I got nothing else on. I got nothing else left. As soon as Mantle drops, we're gonna do Unholy Guardian. Come on, Unholy Guardian. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, yeah. Woo. It's our first named. 3% experience. 1 wild meat. All right, send that to Hobsy boy. We got a bracer. So when we get to 105, we can use that. And we got a defender mercenary belt. So that's good to go. Oh my gosh, that was the hardest named we've fought yet. What is this thing? That is my pet. All right. What the hell is that? All right, we got pets I don't think I've noticed before. All right, wow, that was intense. That was intense. Oh, my DPS bars are popped up there for a second. I don't know what kind of damage we were doing there, but oh my god. Now, oh jeez. Something I've noticed is that the wizard and the mage seem to have a good fighting stance for, you know, everything and normal things. But when it comes to the burn, you can see like how good the wizard actually is. Would I run 3 wizards? I don't think so. But would I run 3 mages? Yes, I would. 100% of the time I would do that. The wizards just... problem I run into is they just don't... they don't have that sustained DPS, right? Like, sending a pet on there is always doing more damage than the cast times, plus all the... oh my god, really? But you can see here with the lingering burn effects on there, they're very close in damage between the mage and the wizard. It is it's kind of crazy. Now, if I was actually moving the bard into melee, she would be top for sure. But that's just how it is. Okay, we need Yeti toenails. There we go. Send that to Hobz. Yeti tick. I think that's for something else we're going to need. We're going to take that also. Now, the Yeti fur is for the mercenary, so I got a few characters that need that, so I'm going to kind of just distribute that real quick to kind of knock this out. So you need 2. Perfect. Just to kind of eliminate that. We're going to kill this plague bone. He's too close to me for comfort, and might as well. What are we at experience-wise? 76%. And you can see here my shaman, wizard, mage, all leveled up to 102. So that's nice. The bard and beast lord should be soon, very soon. Now they've suffered deaths, and so they're a little bit behind in some cases. But I kill this one too. Jeez, I don't remember seeing this close to where I'm at, but is what it is. Now I've kind of like I'm kind of lazy right now. I have my bard on a mount. I have my beast lord on a mount, just because I don't really use them the best I could be using them right now. Just because moving them into melee is kind of risky at this point. I think this is just going to be for these levels right now, where I'm in between gear, because at 125 I have plenty of time, and I don't even have to heal my paladin to get him into position and get all my bard into position, and I actually melee with my other characters plus my 125 monk. Like, I have no problem getting them all into position. But at this, and that's at 125, and there's plenty of time to do all that, right? But for some reason, I feel a little constrained because I don't think shamans are really good at pushing content for heals. I think they're more of like a, you got it on farm kind of thing. So definitely a little bit different for me doing that. So it's, you know, it's just interesting. I think as we level up, it should be a little bit better experience to be able to move them into range. Now I try to pull on top of them so they are meleeing. You can see here she is kind of able to melee, but she can't kick. So that's just, you know, the downside of that. So we're gonna send that to Hobz. Send that to Hobz too, why not? I have no idea who needs this Yeti fur. Yeah, they're all going to Zarog now. Alright, perfect. Here for me to think about. There's another skeleton here. We want giants is what we're hunting for right now. And they should all be dropping ale. Now there might be a specific one that drops ale. I have no idea. I'm not reading the quest log. Quest info on these spoiler sites, but definitely get through there. Alright. Good. Oh, right. I apologize for the sheer amount of cuts that are going to be in this video. Yesterday, I got a new video card, and like mid-video, like after whatever that last pull was from this, I was like, you know what, I'm going to go install this, see if I get any better performance. And so I did that, and all my sound settings got reset. So everything in OBS got reset, everything in Windows sound got reset, everything in the sonar system that my headset uses got reset, everything in what is the other thing called, GoXLR all got reset. And I'm like I was trying to fix everything, and I think I got it down. I think everything's fixed. But oh my gosh, that was catastrophically painful. But the frames are a little better, right? Like I feel like the frames are better. I feel like I'm getting a lot more speed, so that's good. Let's see here. Let's get a wand out on you. There we go. But so we're gonna continue this. Where we were, we need Yeti toenails, so we're gonna get those from these Yetis over here. And yeah, there's another one. So I think each of these is like go kill like, you know, like 10 mobs, right? I think that's the whole gist of it. And I'm gonna give everybody one tick, and then the dragon scale, I think we're gonna give that to Hobz too. Like there's like a poison bomb we gotta make like after this, and that is kind of like requires a lot of these random items. So I'm just not 100% sure. There we go. I did upgrade the spells on some of my boxes. I spent a little time getting into the latest spells. My shaman and my bard had gear from when I did I think it was the 20 series. I had a bard and shaman in that series, and they had the dark and sea armor, so I gave that to them. Just hand me down armor, so they are slightly a little bit better than they were before, but we're not really pushing any limits with anything here. The bottleneck is literally I think my level, and the AA is related to that level, right? When we hit another level here in a second, we're like almost 103. We will get some more combat agility, combat stability, natural durability. We'll get a whole, you know, another like tier of those, and that will definitely beef us up a little bit. There we go. All right, we're doing good here. And as we get closer to 105, this content will get more manageable, and then maybe we can get back into that spider cave. Like I was thinking I could just run in there, feign death, pick up the items, feign death, pick up the items, feign death, pick up the items. But I just don't think it's gonna be as feasible as I think it is. Because these mobs hit hard, right? Like this is no joke. Alright, there's too many birds here, and the moon goes away or something. I have no idea what's going on here in Kunark. But this zone gets like super dark at night. Unlike any other zone in the game, which is kind of weird. There we go. But I upgraded video cards because there's a game I want to try. It's a first-person shooter from EVE Online. I can't remember the name. I have no idea what the name of it is. I see ads for it on Reddit, so I want to try it and give it a shot, right? Because it looks kind of fun, right? And that game has, you know, a little bit larger of a player base than some of these other just random ass games that are coming out. So I think it would be kind of nice to try. But the minimum requirements on that were like a 3080, or like that was like the recommended, and that's what I had. So I've upgraded to a 4080. I was gonna go for a 4090, but I cannot find one at retail costs. But from what I can tell, is that a player? No. From what I could tell, it's a 50% upgrade, looking at some of the benchmarks, so I'm happy with that. The patch that we're running on right now in Everquest, I feel like that really improved performance. Whatever they did, like I went from like my boxes lagging constantly to they're all in 60 FPS now. No issue at all. And you know, throwing the new video card on there just made it even easier. I can run through that lag pile with all the graphics on, not even notice that it exists. So that's kind of cool. Let's see here. What do we need? We don't need these cactuses, but they're like in the way of my pools. And now I know I could go like the other side of this area and pull the Yetis from over there, but I'm lazy. And getting a little extra experience is, you know, like a little bit of a bonus out of this, if you ask me. That cactus is back. I'm actually afraid that if the name spawns, right? We killed the name in the last bit of this, the last section. And I mean, it wasn't too bad, but I feel if we get a name, we might get cooked. These things are so hard. I think that one took me down like huge hit there, smashed. What did he hit me for? 19, 15, 12,000 a single round. Yeah, that's how you die. How many more do you need? 2 more. All right, perfect. All right, let's get rid of this cock. It's too close. Tilt you and tilt you. I like to have it so my boxes, all I have to do is rotate them. It makes it pretty easy. But I don't know. In the Holdridge Crusade series, I'm going with 3 mages. So we'll see how that works going through the Outer Brood. But if it is successful, I can see myself switching the Beast Lord for a mage. I just don't want 3. I mean, is there better? There's one. Like, I feel like that'll be a good change. Like, DPS wise, I think it'd be a little bit of a downgrade, because I know the Beast Lord can really push out more damage than the mage, but it requires more effort. But The cool thing about the mage is literally brain dead the way I'm playing it, and it's doing phenomenal DPS. So I don't have my log parser up now, but the mage and the wizard are like neck and neck, and the wizard blows her away at certain times, especially during burns, because what his AAs are just crazy. So it's kind of interesting to see, but sustained wise, I think the mage kind of just takes the cake. Though if you look at his mana, he never goes low mana, so I dick around enough, I guess, between pulls. There we go. We got all of the toenails. We need one more fur, so let's get him a fur, so we can move on with our lives here. Actually, no, screw him. I don't know why he doesn't have all the furs in the first place. All right, so we got all the toenails. What do we need here? We need mountain ales and meat. All right, so we can go get the meat. That's over here. Can you guys follow without causing a massive catastrophe? Oh yeah, there's a lot of giants up. All right, let's you guys get all in position here. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Get over here. Now I'm going to mount them all up because I am going to be pulling giants. And the giants do have a knockback, but when you're on a mount, the knockback is slightly less. And I'm going to even mount up the Beast Lord because I'm not even going to bother trying to melee her. And same with the Bard. And stop song. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and start pulling. We're gonna. Oh my god, that's so terrible. Oh my god, repeat mode sucks. I forgot to turn it off. All right, we'll fix that. Oh, where are you at? Here, go back. Jeez. Moving on a mountain combat is damn near impossible. And, quite hilarious. The wizard got summoned. Oh my gosh. Silly goose. Alright, let's move all these guys back where I had them. He's on a mount, right? Oh, I just have mounts turned off on that. That screen. Alright, let's get one right over here. What is this? I want to get to those giants, so we're going to have to pull a few skeletons, I suppose. There we go. And we'll get the bards singing, and fantastic. So I'm just going to leave them over there, right? Like, they're going to be able to do melee, like, obviously. But the melee from the bard is just not significant enough yet. It's getting close to being significant, so it's not even worth moving her most of the time, since I do have her just singing all the chants and all the other melee stuff she does. Now, the Beast Lord, I do lose a little DPS doing that, but this just makes it easier, and I don't have to really think about it. Which is more or less where I'm looking for right now. Since this is absolute mindlessly grinding these mobs. There we go. Oh, there's a dog. Alright, that's what we want. It's not the named one. I don't know what that guy did. He like harm touched us or something earlier in the video. Alright, what do we need? We need 2 more meats, so I think 2 more of these dogs will be sufficient to do that. I don't know why we didn't get any mountain ale, so that is a little bit odd to me. Maybe we're not killing the right ones. Yeah, maybe we're not killing the right ones. Oh, let's see here. Leg bone. I'm gonna grab this guy. I think I can get that guy without skeleton. Now, the cool thing about the giants is, right, like, they're harder mobs, but at the same time, they yield a nice little chunk of experience. Go. Perfect. And I could probably melee. Like, these are long, these live long enough, right? I can melee. But I'm afraid when I switch screens, right, that this guy's frame rate's going to drop and his hit points are going to drop, right? That's kind of what happens sometimes, I've noticed, is when you're switching screens, the frame rate will drop, so he'll die in between the frame rate drop. It's weird how that works with this game, but it's something I've noticed. All right, 1.5, not bad, not bad. Let's get this skeleton out of the way. What do we add here? 92%. We're gonna level up. Oh geez, 2 of these. All right, mantle. Explosion hatred. I don't want you smacking my bar or beast lord. I can do 2. As long as they stay on me, I'm good, you know. I have all my healing focused on Hobz, nothing else. The Beast Lord actually is doing the target of target heal, instant extra DPS right now. I switched those out at some point. So that extra heal from the Beast Lord plus the extra heal from the Beast Lord pet, you know, it just adds up. It's nice. Doesn't really help too much, but it does help a lot when it comes to some of these encounters, but I like it. It looks like everybody has leveled up, so I got some spells to fiddle with. So I think this is the wrong spot, but I think we're gonna have to move to these giants over here. And we might as well do that now. Let me get everybody. Let's group perfected invisibility. See if we can get over there without dying. Oh my gosh. Alright, there's some dogs right there. We want to go to the zone wall. Like, that's just smart. It's dumb to fight anything in the middle of this area unless you are over leveled and stuff. I think right here should be fine. Now, we lost everybody, so I don't know how that even happened. Let's run over here. Call them right there. We should be fine to pull this guy. Right here, Mountain Giant Lord. He's a placeholder for the named guy, so. Let me see here. Yeah. And I didn't even stop singing on the bard, so she wasn't even invis. So. There's that. Alright, this guy is going to be... Should be like 1.5, 1.6% experience. It feels like he's a little higher level than the other one. He was yellow. Go. There's the knockback. Which is pretty significant, right? There we go. Got him. Alright, we got a ornamentation and 1.5% experience. Alright, but we did not get ale. This is what we're looking for here, so a little disappointed there. Let's go over here. We need another dog. So that'd be worth trying to find one of those. I saw like 3 of them up on the hill there. There's a Yeti. There's a steep and that other guy. Is that the named? That's a lord. Alright. Let me try this here, right? I'm gonna snare that guy. That guy's gonna, oh my god. Alright, wait. Feign death. Jeez. Reckless restoration. Now we're gonna target this guy. Stand up. We're gonna pull him right over here. Should have split those two. Yeah, we're good. Alright, perfect. And that's how you split some mobs. You snare one, you run, and hopefully you don't die. Alright, we still need 3 ales and 1 meat, so hopefully we can get those here quickly. As you can see, this is a very time-consuming quest because we're literally, once we finish these 3 supplies, we still are not even halfway done. So, it's a little bit longer. This video is gonna have tons of cuts. Hopefully, my audio is working good. I did a test video to make sure it was gonna sound good. It sounded about normal. I think the levels are a little higher because I have no idea why, but well, I can edit that in post-production. There we go. Come on, ale. There we go. Mountain ale. Alright, it comes from these steep guys. That's who we gotta kill. Maybe the, what is this guy? It's just a lord just standing there? Alright, we'll bring him down too. Oh, we're gonna, you know, we're gonna eventually spawn the name and he's gonna just absolutely destroy us. That other think about it. Come on, get a little closer, please. There you go. Such large hitboxes. You can see we're about to hit 103, which will be nice. So this will be a nice little level up for us. And then the Bard and the Beast Lord, they hit 102. So that'll be nice for them. And that means that the 3 here, bottom 3, are close to probably, let's see here. They're only like 20% in, so they're not that close to 103. You know, this is definitely the hardest we've got done on anything yet. So coming here at 100, not too bad, not too bad at all. Certain things like the quests are a little bit more, you know, painful, right? Just grinding isn't that bad, but it just depends on how you're doing everything. I know when I did this on Holdridge's Crusade, when I was on Journal, I did have a, you know, higher level, like 120 Necromancer pet in the group, like kind of taking a lot of the pressure off. So that is, you know, I didn't think it was that big a deal at the time, but now I'm starting to think it was. So that is, you know, something of note, I guess, to keep in mind. But now I kind of see how much it was helping, because you know, the pet was obviously tanking a good portion of the stuff and made it a lot easier. But the Holdridge still had to tank any of the ads because I can't get the same pet on all the mobs. Right? All right, there we go. We got that one done. So we just need 2 more ales. All right, this is looking good. Now we just need to find one of those dumb giants. And in fact, let's move a slightly bit more. Where are my guys? Right here. Let's grab them. See if they'll decide to follow here. They're not. They're just like drunk or something. I don't know. We're gonna go up this way. Right over here. Oh, I just realized why they're running so different speed. So I killed Saru, and I got this black ornate chain, and I think is like the mount speed on this. I gave it to some, like I got multiple of these things at this point. Been giving them to my boxes, right? I think that is actually affecting their mount speed. At least I feel that way anyway. All right, what is this guy? Here, he's a steepy. All right, let's grab him. Come on, buddy. Come on down. Come over here to the corner. This is giant corner where we have friends with giants. Yes. Slow you, snare you, and oh my gosh, he took me third of my health down in a single hit. What is that? 26,000 followed by a 21,000 strike through. Now, I didn't realize what these were, but a strike through is it goes through your riposte, it goes through your parries, it goes through your dodges, it goes through your blocks. It just hits you. You can't do anything about it. And yeah, like all these other hits, or normal hit, they kind of get a little bit of mitigation. Now strike through just goes right through. Heroic stamina, I believe, is the counter to strike through. Maybe heroic agility helps too. I think there's like a heroic stat here. Strike through right here. I don't know which one it does, but there's a whole science behind it. And there we go. 103. And we get another bottle of ale. Nice. Nice. Alright, let's eat that. And see what we got here. All the way up to the top. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's a lot of auto grant. Alright, we got another rank, a soul flay. What? Let's remind myself what soul flay was. Soul flay. Passive grants your life taps to heal everybody. Alright, nice. Mental clarity, more mana regen, more health regen, stronger pet. Discordant defiance. More resist. Combat stability. There we go. General sturdiness. 40 and 41. Mystical attuning. Armor of wisdom. So we got a whole bunch more stats. Tanking wise. Finishing blow. Shield block. Weapon mastery. Knight. Our two-hand damage will go up, but we're not two-handing this stuff right now. Bleach touch. Visage of decay. Intense hatred, mirrored pestilence, adamant will, clear power, combat agility 57, burst of power. So we got a lot of little bonuses there, right? So that's nice. Now we're at 19,000 AA. Let's take a look at the spells that we got. Let's see here. Book. Was that 40 maybe? Yeah, 40. Perfect. Alright, so we got Harmonious Disruption. I don't even know what this is. This is a disruptive mantle on yourself, which will automatically attempt to life type your target. What? Life tap my target. Oh, this is the confluent blessing of the Shadow Knight. Alright, so that is fantastic. So what we're gonna do is put this one right here. And we are going to put... we're going to get rid of disease dot, because I'm not using those that well. And we're going to put life tabs, health. Really? Jolt. There we go. No. Interesting. Alright, we're going to put this one there then. We're going to switch this and that. Go repugnance. That's just an AoE taunt. We're going to save this off. Look at that. And alright, good. Alright, we got a new ability. We'll look at those here in a second. We got Deceitful Deflection. I don't even know what that is. Minor or minion. Get some more abilities there. No mana regen. All right, so before I forget, let's update this because this pet dies so much that I always resummon it. So this is Viz at, and then this one is that Lutz, Lutzn. All right, that works perfect there. So when we get a new pet, we'll get a new pet, right? It doesn't matter. So let's look at the abilities we picked up. So if we sort by level, we got a new mantle. Perfect. Absolutely perfect here because this one was, I mean, let's look at the difference here, right? This one absorbs, what is that, 1.1 million? This one absorbs 800,000. So goodbye, bones. All right. What else do we hear? We got a new Bizat's Carapace. So let's take a look at that one. So there's this one. This one absorbed 420,000. Weak. This one does 520. That's nice. We'll put that. Let's put it like that. Because in Imprudent Influence is the same timer 11. But it's, you know, it's weak. It's a weak little ability. So we're not going to have that on there. We also picked up Repel, which is our new block thing. Places Reprove. And Lacerating Blade is already down there. All right, perfect. We are upgraded. Gonna go ahead and save that main, just in case there was something else. All right, we need one more ale, and then we're gonna go die to spiders until we get our 5 more. All right, there is a giant right there. He's a steppe. Let's get him. Come on, and now something of note: do not dot these things while they're running back to you, because they will summon you and kill you. I've had it happen. There we go. So let's do a confluent or harmonious disruption. Let's redo my steadfast stance and roll with the skin. There we go. Now, where does that harmonious disruption go? I have no idea. Oh, there it is right there. So it is this white shield icon. It's got 39 charges. There we go. Now, at 105, we're going to get another spell slot. And at that point, I might bring in that dot back that we got rid of. But we'll see how that goes. There we go. We got our bottle of ale. Let's go ahead and send that to Hobzy. And deliver those. All right, perfect. Now, we need to go to the spider section. We've cleared everything. We're ready to go back here. I'm just going to secure the group, because that is the easiest way to do this stuff, right? Like, having a wizard pays for itself in the fact that it saves travel time. I know a lot of, like if you start Googling, like, what are good boxes, right? And people are like, oh, since Planes of Power, you don't need travel, you know, from a druid or a wizard. I call bullshit. I honestly do. I find it immensely useful. Anything that saves you time is useful. And, you know, being able to just do that is immensely useful. Like, how much time did I save myself? You know, quite a bit of time right there. I'm going to dismount everybody here just because I don't need to be mounted for what we're about to do. And might make things easier if we are not mounted. So, and that is my campfire. I did have a campfire here too. I just find having a teleporting class in the group so saves so much time, especially when you're trying to get through some of these older zones where the secure point is literally at the next zone, right? You can just like zone in, secure, zone in, secure. You know, just repeat that ad nauseum. All right, so what we're gonna do here is try not to die. Let me try something again. So I know I did like invis before. Now I'm gonna try invis again. See how this works. Leave these guys down here. I'm gonna cloak a shadow. Let's call on this guy. All right, they see through invis. That's 100% back now. So this Alright, we're gonna die probably, so might as well come down. So there's a roamer right here that I want to kill. You see him right there. If I pull him, I'm gonna get those two, and then I'm fighting 3. And I don't really want to do that. Because fighting 3 isn't fun. Because we're gonna fight 3 up there. Plus this guy when he roams by. So we want to get him sooner than later. I'm trying to find... I thought there was another one around here too. And of course, you stupid boxes are gonna get me killed. Alright, you stay right there. Do not move. Levels that thing. That's 104. Alright, so I think I can do some park magic with this one. So I do 4. I can silence you. Con. Really? Silence you. Alright, you're both silenced. Bring all that one in. And done. Let's tilt you back a little bit. Now, the problem we run into in the cave is the mobs were like 105, 106, 107. I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me. I mean, this is the tier 1 entry zone. Why are the mobs, you know, 3 or 4 levels higher than the highest level lull that I have, right? Like, it doesn't even make sense to me, but here we are. All right, let me see what I can do with the bard here. Stop song. Stop song. I got a red one. Red one. Alright, these are a little high, so we do have a new shielding though, so that's probably how we're gonna have to play this. Let me see if there's a mob over here. I'm being extra cautious because I don't want to die on the first hole, right? It's just how it is, Reno. Like, I almost aggroed those 2 jack-o'-lanterns. Alright. Let's go up there and see what happens. Everybody on? Let's see here. I'm going to Grelith. I'm super extra cautious right now. Grelith. Harmonious, and we're gonna mantle, pull up a little bit. There we go. Now I'm gonna do an explosion of hatred. Make sure all these are on me, and I just died on the first pull. We don't have a backup, so that is one reason why I have 2 evacs. But let's see if we can get this out of here. There's the ad that I was thinking I was gonna add. All right, let me res this guy. We're gonna have to do something with this. Probably have to split these a little bit better than what I just did, and kill whatever this mob here is, because that is too many. That's just too much damage that I can't mitigate at the moment. Now, I think if I had a cleric, I would be able to mitigate this in you know, an easier way, but I just don't think so. Alright, so we'll be back in however long it takes. It has to be the longest gap between an episode. I started this thing on a Monday, and it is a Wednesday, and a lot has changed. So I in one of the gaps, one of the cuts, I got a new video card. I installed that. All my sound went out. I didn't realize it. I started recording another part of this, another attempt at these 3-4 guys up here, and I died again. But the audio sucks, so it's not in the video. But I have leveled up to 105 on Hobz and the Shaman, I guess. The other guys are very close to 105, and we're going to make another attempt at this. Obviously, I've upgraded Hobz's gear. I got him to the new tower stuff. We're using a worm slayer now. Like, we're going to make another try to get through this terrible area right here, but I think we can handle it. I think we can do it, as long as everybody makes it right here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pre-doom scale. I'm going to pull this guy. And there we go, we're off. Drop that on there. And alright, I think we're doing good. But geez, man, it has been something crazy. If you can imagine how much effort I've put into trying to do this. Doing this, like, killing one or two of these is not the problem here, right? It is killing the 3 to 4 that I get. And now going inside this tunnel, once we cross this threshold here, right, we're looking for the ore to finish out this quest. But that's not the end of the quest, honestly. There is still another 10 steps. So this is going to be the longest video I think I've done in a while, theoretically. But we're going to keep progressing here. We got through it. Now, on tracking, there is a named up in this area, so who knows what that is going to entail, named-wise, when we actually find him, if he is around here. So we're going to pull this guy and do the same thing again. I'm going to explosion. I'm going to do that. Got everybody on me. All right. We only got 3, 4 that time, so that's not too bad. Now the Worm Slayer is a great weapon. Luckily I have like 6 of them. They are a fantastic weapon because I'll show the stats here in a second, but it takes off just a straight amount of damage off the top of a hit. And if the hit is under that amount, right, you take 0 damage. So it's kind of nice, nice little weapon to get. It is actually from this expansion, so it's not like it's like 10 expansions away, right? It is from Empires of Kunark. I might go ahead and I can pull them now. This easy mobs now. My hit points have gone like 200,000. I gained 100,000 hit points just upgrading my gear from the broken mirror stuff, plus all the other junk. You can see here the Worm Slayer. 1750 damage. So if the hit is 1750 damage, I take 0 damage. If it is more than that, it will subtract 1750 from it. It is very nice. Alright, okay. Let's kind of like peek our heads in here because this is like a shit show. Alright, there is 1 ore. There is ore 2. And ore 3. Now, I don't think these are pre-lootable, so I'm not even going to bother looting them on my other characters. Yeah, so Night Venom is up right here, so let's go ahead and make an attempt. He is that way. So let's grab the crew here. I don't know why. I only got there must be a roamer one that we got last time. Now we're gonna kind of make our way through here. It's like it has been crazy out there. Is that? Oh gosh. Hey, what am I looking at here? Oh, it's just a room. But what was I like 102, 103? The last attempt I recorded, I did one at 104. That's the one that messed up, and I just said screw it, go to 105, and so I could actually take these hits. Now the problem I was having is I could pull a single pull, I could do it, no problem. A multiple pull, like 2, is where I was starting to have problems. Now the lull that the Bard gets is not upgraded, right? It stays the same. You can see there's the name right there. Let's go like this. Let's call that thing 107C. Oh god, what is this? What is this room? 3 mobs? Alright. Come on. Now I could... Yeah, let's try it. I could try to split, right? I don't think it's gonna work well, I think. As well as I think. Can't lull anything. Now, I could mez. I do have a new mez, but I'm not gonna waste my time trying to do that. I was gonna redo my whole entire bard setup just to do that. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna snare that one right there. No, we're not. Jeez, we are not. All right, so they all forgot me instantly. Now we're gonna grab this guy right here. Okay, we ended up splitting them anyway, so that's perfect. That worked out really well. They're immune to snare. Jeez. Talk about kicking the dick, right? Alright, I'm not gonna turn Bard Song back on yet, because I'm gonna... Well, I think I can take the named plus that. I'll just do all burns, and we'll go from there, right? And I'm snared, so I'm not moving. I'm not moving. Purity of death had cured me of that nonsense. Now I should be able to grab this one. Oh yeah, like a Shadow Knight I am, right there. All right, let's get Bard Song going. Let's get her twisted around. And yeah, so we need 2 more ores. Now I did see, I think I saw 2 on the ground in this room here. Yeah, there's one right here. And there's another one over there, but we're gonna pull him. If I can actually get back here. I'm gonna Carpos and gonna get this going. I'm gonna spin around. Get rid of my UI there. And we're going to try to get a slow on this guy. We got a sluggish. There's a slow. Now I'm going to throw on blood. Alright, we're doing pretty good. We're not taking a lot of damage at the moment. If we go to smashed, right, he's hitting for 9,000, 22,000. So, you know, the Wormslayer's taking that edge off, right? That intensity that we would normally be facing. I'm gonna go over to the Beast Lord. I'm gonna hit blood and call. I don't even know why she can't even cast. I don't even know what's going on over there. Her stuff's just completely jacked. There we go. Alright, we didn't even need to burn on this guy. Zarog is like killing himself here. Let's get rid of this. Before he does that, he doesn't have the gear to support his current stuff. All right, so we got a wand, nice little item there. I'm gonna send that to Hobz. I don't think he needs it, but we'll see later on. All right, so that one's down. Let's go grab one more ore right over here. There we go. Oh, jeez, you came out of nowhere. How did we not get you? Hand. All right, so there we go. Now we need to deliver these to Grindel Sprocketworth, and that'll end the supply part of this quest. So let's go do all that and get out of this cave. Now that we can handle this cave, because we're coming back here in just a few moments to do some stuff here. So let's see here. Is your campfire ready? Yeah, your campfire's ready. Let's campfire. It's not campfire, jeez. I don't even know where this one came from. Someone must have cleared this a few minutes ago or something, because that's weird. Well, they cleared it and left the name. No, the name's been up all afternoon, and I just decided might as well try it now. Alright, there we go. So where's Tawani here? Once she gets out of combat, we're going to go back to town. And from town, I'm going to go turn all this junk in, and then we'll continue the rest of the quest. Alright, so let's take a look here. We got all these quests we need to turn in to satisfy what Sally West wanted. And I think it was that one. All right, so what time of day is it? that's the big part, the big question, right? What time of day is it? It looks like they're all over here, so that makes it a little easier to find them all. What is this guy? This is Verant. Verant wanted the wild meat, so here we go. Grab that, hand that to him. There we go. Get some AA for that. Let's see here. We want 5 vegetables to Sally. Looks like we have an extra one. I'm going to just destroy it. We need to give the water collector to Elzra. Right here, along with his 5 waters. There we go. And then, let's see here, bone dust to Rosette. Rosette, right here. Now, if they're not right here, they do also live inside the center building right here and then over here. So if they're not here, that's where they are. Let's see here. That is for the next part. Toenails to Etta. So where are you, Etta? There you go. There's your toenails. And then Mountain Ale to Wendell. There's Wendell right there. And Dreadland Ore, which is the new item we just got, to Grendel. Alright, where are you at, Grendel? There you are, right there. You're a halfling and not a gnome, which is kind of misleading. Alright. So we can go over to Sally. And we can say completed. There are 2 things that concern us most. Check to see if we are safe from the land forces assisting Gornair and the Dragnid that are preventing us from gaining resources we need at nearby mines. Also, if you've cleared your typo right there, task journal, you'll need to ask the task again. All right, so Gornair. She scared us. She is powerful. She could wipe us all out. Even more worrisome, she recently disappeared. Either she's doing something sneaky or there is something out there more dangerous than elder dragons. I'm not sure what's worse. Well, what we need you to do is check the tunnel for the rest of the Dreadlands, confirm it's sealed. We can't do it ourselves. Alright, and then the Yeti have greatly multiplied and taken over those tunnels. Let me know if you need to check those tunnels again. It's sealed. Alright, so if I fail doing the next part, I can say sealed to her and restart it. And then Dragnid. This is partly our fault, the fault of our military. We drove them out of the area and treated them just like giant spiders. They're obviously more intelligent and have fortified their numbers and repel our attempts to expel them. I have an idea of a repellent. I just don't. I know they aren't just arachnids, but I think this will work anyway. Repellent. Yes, retrieve Dreadland Orange, soap leaves, Yeti tick, and Dragnix bile. Mix them in a baking bowl, and then a mixture called in a small clay jar. Find a good spot in the mines and do it again. Let me know if you need to make it again. All right, so the soap leaves. We have one of them. That comes from a ground spawn. Go away, backpack. Right here, see soap leaves on the map. So the little lake right out in the middle. Grab those. The Dragnid bile comes from them. The spider guys and the oranges and the Yeti ticks come from. Oranges were ground spawn over on this side, right over here. And the ticks come from the Yetis. Alright, so we need to explore the tunnels and create the repellent. So let's go ahead and do the repellent here. So over here, we need to go to the pottery lady, and we need to make a small jar. I'm going to go just buy a full stack of those, because I feel like this is going to be a pain in the ass. Like I truly do. Alright, what do we got here? So, let's see. What is this? Small? I think it might be a recipe I already know. Small block. Okay, nope, it is not. So let me see here. We're gonna need a block of clay. Let's see here, block of clay. So let's grab a stack of those. She apparently does not have the water that we need. Do I have some on me already? I do, because that's what I drink. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna go here. We're gonna go water, clay, and jar sketch. There we go. I lack the skills. Is that the right water? No, it's not. So it's going to take a few attempts. I do not have any pottery skill. You can see there. There we go. We got one of those and then fired a small container. So if we reopen the window here and don't do experiment, if we do small over here, search that up and unfired a small container, add that to my recipes. I'm going to click combine. I'm going to make just a few more of these just in case I fail this next part. I don't have to do it again. All right, that should be good. Then we're going to need a quality firing sheet. There's a quality firing sheet. I'm just going to buy a stack because I definitely know I'll be needing these later on in life. What is this here? This is the baking one. Pottery, where is it? Right here? Is this it? Yeah, that's what we want. All right, so we're going to open up this. We're going to take our small unfired. We're going to take that, combine those together, and that gives us a small clay jar. Perfect. Perfection. All right, now let's see here. What do we need to do? We need to go to baking. So right over here, we need to take this. If I fail this, I'll go grab some more junk real quick. Can I name this container type? Oh, I need a mixing. Bowl. Oh, conveniently, there's a mixing bowl right here. I was gonna have to run all the way back to my guild hall, but there we go. All right, there's one in Plane of Knowledge too. If you don't have access to one, but there we go. Mixing bowl. Combine those together. That gives us the Dragnid repellent glop. I only have one leaf, or I'd make another one, but should be fine, I think. And then we're gonna come over here. We're gonna combine small jar plus that into that, and that gives us one repellent. Perfect. Now we're gonna save that. We're gonna do a different part of the quest next, because if we go back here to the map, we're gonna have to go all the way to right here. So pretty much all the way all the way through the caves to this very last room. We're gonna click the item, and then we're gonna get like 3 mobs spawning on us, maybe 2 mobs, I can't remember, but it's not fun. All right, so where are my guys? Here, let's just summon you to everybody. All right, so for this next part of the quest, we need to go over here. So the tunnels to the rest of the Dreadlands. So we're gonna go through the Yeti Cave. I'm gonna try to invis past, but so currently there's an experience and named bonus going on, so we might have to fight our way through here. I'm not 100% sure, so we'll see how that goes. There could be people there, and which will make it easier, but we'll see how this actually ends up. All right, everybody is good to go here. Let me stop my bard from like whatever the hell she's doing, like singing songs. All right, everybody should be good. All right, so let's go right here, and we're going to invis everybody. That should work. We're going to use in perfect invisibility. it should work, right? Like I'm conning all these things as I walk by. We should be able to get through some of this stuff, right? Now the problem we're going to run into is if a named is up, names obviously see invis, and that'll be problematic. As long as everybody's invis, we should be able to skip a lot of these yetis. All right, so we need to go pretty much this way. So right. Now, if you remember back to the original Kunark, this is the tunnel where all the yetis are. Just, you know, over the years, you know, it gets a little changed and stuff, so it's kind of cool. I kind of wish they had the rest, like, I wish they would have, like, kept expanding this. Like, there's, like, what, 22 or 30 zones in Kunark, and I wish that would have, like, that would have been, you know, the expansion for, you know, a little bit, right? Back then. I know they did Ring of Scale, but I meant, like, I'd like to see all the zones get revamped and stuff like that. It's just be so cool to go to Sibyllus and fight, you know, queen frogs and stuff. I don't know. That's my dream expansion. Is a Froglock murder camp. I think that would be like the best thing to see. All right, we're almost there now. I think these ones will be fine. Yeah, here we are. So as long as we don't get any aggro here from these guys, we should be good. Here, we should get some stuff spawning on us here in just a moment. Doom scale. I got 4 mobs. I'm not 100% sure what's going on. Well, I think my Beast Lord, now that I think about it, my Beast Lord might be on this step. Yeah, my Beast Lord is on the step. So it's normally 2 mobs. That's what we got. We got 4. Well, if you bring all your boxes like I just did, you will get, you know, how many ever characters are on that step. You will have to deal with that. But there we go. They're not hard. Obviously, I didn't die instantly on anybody, so worked out well. And they drop Conflagrant stuff, which is kind of weird, since that's from Ring of Scale, the next expansion. All right, so that is that part. Now we need to go back to the Spider Cave, so we're going to do that as soon as Tawani is out of... You know what? No, we don't have to do that. Right here. So we can evac right back to the beginning of the zone right over here. So that's going to be the quickest way to do this. Right there on the thing. All right. So the secure point's right there. Like, I think my campfire is like literally... Well, my campfire was here. I don't know if I moved it. All right. Which way do we need to go? We need to go this way. Yeah, having a wizard makes things a little bit easier. Oh yeah, I moved it over here because I was doing this part next. All right. Are we good? Let's make sure we're all buffed, and this is going to be 3. Gonna do an explosion, make sure they're all on me. Go working pretty good, right? Like I don't feel like I'm sweating like I did originally, so you know, able to do it again. Now let me at the same time, right? Everybody's gotten like a level or 2. The shaman's, you know, using his 105 spells now, so he can actually do a little bit more healing. He's also got the focuses and stuff now for the synergy. Casting Group Torpor is his synergy spell. So what does that mean? It means it puts a linear, well, I don't know, see if I see it yet. Maybe when he casts it, it'll put Luminary's synergy on us. Apparently, it's not going, but whenever that lands, whenever, there it is right there, Luminary's synergy. The next 3 healing level 90 or higher spells do an extra 9,000 healing. So that kind of puts us, that's like, this is the time where the shaman is actually starting to become, you know, a better healer. Not quite cleric, not like they never get to cleric level, right? But in a group game, you don't really need cleric level on a lot of stuff, but it does make things easier. But you can see here, it's significantly better healing. Now, I did take Cannibalize out of his multi-bind right now, just because of how problematic that is at the moment with his current hit points. I do have a gear set for him to put on, and I need to go buy his tower stuff. I just didn't do it yet. But with the Luminaries synergy, right? All the heals that hit me do an extra 9,000, so very nice. Now, somehow, my mage did not follow me. Alright, so we'll run her back over here. I did all that without a mage, that's why it took so long, I suppose. Because the mage is like my highest damage character at the moment. The wizard's close, but the mage is really where it's at. Alright, let's drop them there. I'm gonna grab another 3 or 4 mobs here. It's like 4. I'm gonna do Explosion of Hate, Blood Veil, or Vampiric Aura. I think everything's on me, and we should be fine. I'm gonna drop Unholy Guardian. I like that. It's really nice, and it should give us a little bit of an edge. You know, take a little bit of pressure off on the shaman there. And I did level lock at 105 right now until I do the setup videos. But once I do the setup videos for 105, I will be unlocking. So that means we will probably hit 110 by the time we finish Empires of Kunark, if not a little bit higher. Because the experience bonus going on right now, plus just how much stuff we're going to have to kill to do all these quests. And not just my quest, right? I'm doing all these quests times 6, right? So you guys only see like the videos are only Hobz's version, but I do, you know, I'm doing, you know, gaining tons of experience just from doing the Mercenaries 6x because the drop rates are terrible on some of this stuff. So something to keep in mind there. So we should hit at least 110 as we go into Ring of Scale, and then the Burning Lands is next after that. And even at 125, I feel a little stressed in the Burning Lands. So that'll be fun. Like, I'm not even sure how I'm gonna do some of that stuff. It just seems crazy hard. Alright, there's a widow. Let's go ahead and pull her, because I don't know what's around all these corners here. Go, and then let's get the bard singing. I forgot to do that. And there's a roamer right there, so that's interesting. Come on now. So we're just gonna keep going here. Now just imagine this, right? Like I'm doing this with this character. I'm gonna have to come back and do this 5 more times. Oh my god, look at this room. Look at this room. Oh my gosh. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Put your big boy pants on, Hobz. I think this is gonna be a fun pull. Alright, let's get these self buffs going here. Got 3 minutes left on Sluggish. And that's pre-cut pause. Oh, that one left. Perfect. Alright, we'll go pull that one now. Explosion of Hatred. I make sure everything's on me. You can see there, we're taking some serious damage off these mobs right now. But I think we're fine. Now, I haven't upgraded my spells yet, so that could be something to keep in mind there. And I don't even think I have all my 105 spells, so that'll, you know, once I'm done with this episode, I'll, you know, go through and update all that. I've updated some stuff here and there, but I think the Shaman's the only one using the 105 stuff, because I needed the healing, in all honesty. There we go. But we're getting lots of AAs right now, and I'm putting them into trade skill stuff, because that's pretty much all I can do with them right now. But it is probably the smartest thing to do for me right now. All right, that wasn't too bad. That was not too bad at all. Let's get through here. Let's get this widow. Get her. And hopefully my audio is better in this part now. Like I did make some changes significantly for what it sounds to me and what it sounds to me on my editing computer. It sounds a little bit better, but we'll see. All right, I don't know what the hell's gonna happen here. Let's leave these guys right here. I'm gonna tag the recluse. Oh, good. We only got 2. All right. Explosion of Hatred. We're gonna clear this room. This is the last room, right? We are gonna clear it because last time I did this, like 5 years ago with my original guy, I got everything in the room. Now, it could just been I was like being dumb and, you know, how I tap target and I just hit everything, but I have no idea. 173 AAs by all. You're gonna become a baker, right? Don't even know what to do with them. All right, okay, we're ready. Let's get everybody inside the room, just in case there's more roamers. Now, what do we got over here? We got a widow. Let's get you. I'm gonna break follow right here. And then I'll pull to this spot. Pop over here. We're gonna do a cannibalize. We're gonna grab those 2 that were just like on top of each other, I guess. Whoa. But there's a lot of mobs in this room, and we're gonna evac out of here once we do the quest part. I think where I'm standing here, you can click it. You can also click it anywhere in this room, but it just depends on how you want to play it. I just don't want to fight all these mobs at once. Congrats on Nomergard on getting 105. Same with 20. Nice. So we got 2 or 3 more here. A venomous dragon. That is a placeholder, I believe. I believe this is it was either this expansion or 1 or 2 before this. They started using special named mobs for the placeholders. So it's kind of nice. Make sure you're killing the right mob. Alright, Nomergard needs to go 100% experience AA. And I think same with 20. Double check that. You are 105. You are 105. Alright, just the 2 laggers. It's like they didn't show up to a fight. They actually died. They actually died in a few pulls. The Beast Lord especially. Because I pulled 2 or 3 and the Beast Lord was unable to survive the initial aggro of the roar, I believe it is. Roar and the bestial claw, whatever the AoE abilities that pop out. Usually I can get the get aggro off, but they just couldn't survive long enough. It's pain. Oh, good. All right, let me go ahead and start redoing my skin. And harmonious. Let's double check, make sure there's nobody else in this room before I do this. All right, stand right here. Clicky click. Oh, you sons of get. Oh man. Oh, 4 of them. Oh, jeez, I did not expect that many. Reaver's bargain. All right, these are weak ones. Never mind. Died that fast is weak. Reaver's bargain. I got nothing else. And nothing. Absolutely nothing else right now. This is a time where the Epic 2.0 would come in handy, allowing me to life tap back a bunch of this damage and stuff, but yeah, here we are. Now, one of these could be a roamer unrelated to the actual quest. I have no idea. I think these frenzied ones are the ones, so this might be a roamer they just added. They do, I think I guess they spawn like right over there and they run in, so whatever was in that room. But you can see here where this could be problematic depending on where you are. Alright, we just need to kill this one here and done. Let's go talk to Sally now. So let's evac out of here. Exodus. Alright, it looks like it's nighttime, so Sally is not gonna be over here. She's gonna be inside the main building here. So let's see, I think nope, not that one. That one's gonna get us kicked out. There's a window. She's like at the very end here, right? At Grendel. There she is right there. Alright, let's tell her we're done. Thank you, the Sarnak are worrisome, and it's a shame the repellent did not work on the Dragon, but you did as I asked. I cannot blame you for the circumstances. All right, Sarnak. The Sarnak are coming through the wall, so they have a magical way to get through walls. That is not good. Even more worrisome than I believed. Let's see, worrisome. I firmly believe that the ambush by the guards was not arranged by the page, but instead by the Minister Alarnum. I have a sense of deja vu as well. I'm not sure what is wrong, but I need you to speak to Saf. Our scouts have found that the eastern caves were rife with hairy monsters. We're not in any position to clear them out, and any move outward in force would require armed conflict just to travel to where we need to be. On the other hand, they do provide a bit of barrier between us and the Sarnak. At least we hope so. There is no telling how they will react to the Sarnak. Maybe they're allied somehow. Okay, so worrisome, deja vu, Saf. Yes, you passed by him many times. If you speak with him, it's the central building. Speak with him now. All right, let's try that. I thought she was supposed to give us a robe or something, but let's see here. Yeah, it kicks us out. All right, so now we can go back and talk to her again. She's at the very end here, so it makes it easier now that we know that. Say problem, or no, ejected. Ejected. Okay, this is too important to follow the rules set by Minister Larnham. Let's disguise you as a guard. Alright, please take this. Don't waste these, they don't grow on trees. Let's put that on our robe slot there. Combine robe disguise. No trade, no storage, temporary. No pet, no quest, no zone, no ground. Jeez. Oh, man. I guess that would allow you to maybe skip some stuff. I don't know. Probably not, though. All right. way through here. Yeah. Hey, buddy. I saved your life in the previous expansion. Alright, let's say problems. Of course. What are the issues? One issue is that the Sarnak are coming through the wall, blocking the rest of the Dreadlands. The Sarnak are coming through the wall we erected in the tunnels. That is not good. This could give more to say. The Drachnid have taken over the mines. I'll be sure to send a contingent of soldiers to deal with it. Looks like you're worried about telling me something else. We are worried because we've been trying to go this information through Minister Lornham. I wasn't aware that the citizens were already bringing this information to Minister Lornham. He glances at his guards who shift about nervously. I've been busy planning, and I admit I'm not paying that much attention. I'll remedy that. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Bring this to the minister's page. All right. Deliver Saf's note to the page. Let's put our breastplate back on just in case. That is a significant amount of hit points. All right, the page is in here. Hey, buddy, you gonna send some more guards on us? Let's see if we can read this. Nope. All right, hand that to him. The harried page looks relieved. He whispers to you, "Oh, thank the gods. I'm sorry for what happened. I had no choice here. You are done for now. Take this for helping the Combine. You complete the trade." All right, deliver the costume back to our friend here. And we are done contacting leadership. And that's that. So we get 425 platinum for that. I guess 7 AA's worth of experience. I don't even know how much that was. But there we go. So let's talk real quick. I'm a little bit behind on recording episodes. Mostly because of Thanksgiving and stuff like that. My goal is to finish up Lycinium this week and do the mission. So the mission here before the siege, that's my goal. I'm hoping to get all that done before for the end of the week. So that means next week is gonna be light. We might get some level 125 videos if I can finish leveling these other two guys and whatnot. But I don't know if I'm going to make them on, double dip, put them on the same day, or kind of stretch it out and give myself a little bit more runway with the expansion launching next week and me using Holdridge to go through the Outer Brood. So we'll see how that goes. I might stretch these out just a little bit, give me like an extra, 6, 7 video slots just by stretching those out. So we'll see how it goes, but there will be like a Holdridge video most likely on those days anyway. So we'll see how it goes when I get there. But thank you very much for watching, and please have a fantastic day.